Hello everyone, and welcome back to Micheviousplatypus plays Princess.Loot.Pixel.Again. We've played as the warrior, we played as the wizard, we played as the archer, as the rogue, we've played as the paladin. Now it is the turn of the berserk. Rage. Bit slower. You start your life. You've got 20, but you only or 30, but you only start with 15 and 5 mana. New helm kind of makes me look like a bit like a jackass, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh my god! Oh, every damn time. When you're going, because you just press down to like go through places in the floor. Don't do what I do, which is when you're going down, just hold down like forever, and hope, because you press down. See, I went right through. And I've got a severe problem with when I press down, when I enter into the next room, I don't stop pressing down, and oftentimes I fall into that acid pit, and it's not really worked out too well for me. Do I need to jump here? No, it's just some boring old spikes. Okay. And there are a variety of traps in this game. We've seen, I think, the majority of them, like the Indiana Jones style ball that falls down, like spikes coming from the ceiling. What else have we seen? We've seen, like, oh, the safe that drops, and then the boring spikes at the bottom there. And there's actually, I believe, one more type that we have not yet seen, so I'm not going to say anything until we actually see it. See, there's a safe. I'm just going to say it. It's basically two giant logs that come from either side of the screen, and you've got but mere seconds to just do what you can to get the heck out of the way. I could, I guess, go fight the boss, but not interested in fighting a fish today. Okay, Vegemite. Cloud in a jar, more jumps, or let's take the more jumps. I think that's a really useful artifact. It got me in the past, when it was still in early access anyways, out of a few jams where I kind of misplaced a jump and then, you know, panic jumped again and was like, oh yeah, I've got cloud in a jar. So I've actually been able to save myself with it a few times. I would recommend that if you're given the opportunity to try, and despite my rant from earlier about not doing that, I did it again. I would suggest that if you get the chance, get Cloud in a Jar. It is 1, 2, 3 times as useful. Now let's go. We're now on floor 1, 2. Not 2, 1. Silly. That'll be coming up soon enough. I've got 2 keys. Am I going to regret it? No, okay. Sounds like a joke, but there are plenty of times where you use a key. Oh, 2 keys back, great. Where you use a key, but then what's behind those, like, locked walls, there's like a chest or a door with a lock. And you use your last key and you're just like, come on, are you kidding me? Princess.Loot.Pixel.Again. Is that really how you want me to play this game? And the answer is yes, because it's not supposed to be easy. Like the management of like your items being, you know, your keys, your bombs. Oh god, your keys, your bombs. You know, you have to do it all properly. And the game is basically telling you, like, you can't just fuck around, you know? You can't just use your bombs and keys willy-nilly. You have to remember what room types have the higher percentage chances of having behind them something that you don't want, like a locked door. Like, don't use your last key on that one, because there's a bit of repetition, obviously, for a lot of different things in this game, but the one thing I'm thinking of in my head as I'm struggling to say it out loud is that there are going to be times where like you're gonna recognize like the room itself. And since I have a pretty bad memory, I've not even attempted the memory cognitive process of a bunch of smart words. But as time goes on, for example, this one. I do know this one. Chances are I'm going to use my keys to open these, and there's going to be locked shit behind them. So I don't want to open those ones if I can help it. Just a safe? Okay. Because you have such like a split second to decide whether to jump or to keep walking or what have you, I think it's imperative that you just kind of cautiously check every single trap. And on the first floor, you can see, because the traps are a different color. I don't want anything in here. The traps are a different color, but then as you go up the tower to save the king, the traps become hidden, which I'm really happy with. See, there's a spike. There's the two logs. I'd like to think that I had an influence with the developer, and they were like, oh yeah, this random Canadian guy kind of sounds like a bit of a jerk, thinks that I should hide my trap tiles. Okay, well, I'm going to ignore that suggestion for the first floor, but for everything else, now he's going to die 10 times as much. And I have. So what trap do we have here? Safe? Okay, I will go inside here. Oh, look at that. All stats up. Beer is the drink of men and champions alike. And what's this one? Another safe? Or should I jump? It's a safe. Come in here? No. Basically, every time every time you walk through those spikes, it's 10 damage. And then you have to go to the chest, so like, I'm not sure exactly what the point... Suckless twins, by the way. I'm not entirely sure what the point or why it's so cruel that that treasure chest room exists. Maybe if you're the warrior and you just kind of pick and choose, maybe there's like a red chest, which red chest usually means bad or stop, or I don't know what colors mean in other societies around the world, because I'm an ignorant white boy. Not proud of that fact, but, you know, I can't change who I am. And even if I could, why would I want to? That sounds like it'd be pretty awful. Yeah. But yeah, so the red chests have a good chance of giving you an artifact or like a really sweet piece of armor or a weapon, because regular chests can hold armor, but you know, they're just boring, piddling little like, oh, +1 to damage, or +1 to defense, or +1 to smiling for all the enemies as you kill them. That's not really a thing in this game, although it would be kind of interesting if it was. Like your smile was deadly. You had a deadly ass motherfucking smile. And you're all like, shing! And the shing sound is, of course, your smile as your perfect white pearly teeth are just shooting bullets of light right at the enemy. Yeah. It's a wonder I have a girlfriend, eh? When you listen to me talk sometimes, it's like, really? Are you sure you're in a relationship? That doesn't sound right. So, item Totemus, the item of Shaman. So, if I remember correctly, Shaman was actually a class that you could play as originally in the game. And I wonder, oh, lava. I stood there again, and I took it. So, Shamanus just shoots fireballs. That's all. That is a live bomb. The black ghosts drop those. I don't need mana. Let's come over here. Cool. See? Different style trap room. And this would be an example of, if I was a warrior, I would go for that chest right there. And in fact, if I can get more health, I might consider it. Oh yeah, I've got Cloud in a Jar. I always forget about Cloud in a Jar. And then, like, when I die, it's like, oh man, I could have made that jump. Cloud in a jar. Okay, Shamaness, you coming? Alright, let's do this. Sure? Yeah, okay. Shop, which means I have to go back to that awful room. Oh, see, here it is right here. If I can get it, this is the beauty beast right here, the Guitar Hero. But I'm not going to do it. And one more. Because I'm actually going to... Can I get it? Let's get one more. Alright. Thanks, Shopkeep. I'm actually going to go back to that one room we were just in, and I'm going to go for that red chest. Should I? No. No, I really shouldn't. In fact, I think most people would argue that that's a bad call. And it gave me an artifact. Powder, Big Bang. I have no idea what this... I've had it a few times. I'm not at all familiar what it actually does for me. Damage up. So I think Berserk's power is that he hurts himself to end up dealing more damage. Have I gone this way before? No. So let's go this way. Come on, Shamus. Yeah. Okay, back this way. Totemus. I'm gonna call you Tortimer. Tortimer, the tool of the shop. That was so dumb. I wasn't even paying attention to what was happening on screen. Oh man. That was that was pretty funny how stupidly I just died right there. And that's going to be it for me. Everyone, if you like this video, please hit the like button. It really does help out a lot. And if you would like to see more videos by me, subscribe. That'll keep you in the loop for all future content. Until next time, everybody.